You see, the world in which we live, the current times which we live, is that you could be full of ambition for a job. Like you want to get a job, and that job is going to help you get things done. And whether your job you just want it to be an electrician, you're just fascinated with it, electrician or electronics. Working with like radios and everything else. But it doesn't matter what spectrum you are in that job because it has a certain idea, it has a certain identity to people, women. They perceive certain careers in a certain light when they're young. They have been sold this idea that if it doesn't sound like NBA, if it doesn't like a soccer player, then it doesn't ring with excitement. So the world which we live is you get marginalized, you get belittled for being a plumber, electrician, you know, a mechanic, things that the world needs, things that without these trades, the world wouldn't run. So naturally, you're going to be built up if you work in these things. I know guys who work in concreting, hard work, but they make enough money. Truck drivers. So the world which we live, people are being marginalized for doing the things that society needs. Society needs these crafts. But then there's the epiphany phase where the person says, "Oh, you know what? I know I was looking down on you, and I said a whole bunch of things." Is the other thing in the world which we live, is that women are very quick to take to the internet and speak ill of people that are essential, integral to the structural maintenance. Dusty, brookie, you're not making it up for me. You're not good enough for me. And you look at the individual talking, they don't have a greater paycheck than you do. They don't have as much prospects as you do. You know, you get marginalized, belittled, shamed. I only feel bad when guys then turn around and start idolizing and worshiping these women by paying for them on OnlyFans, empowering them in the foolishness. That's one thing that men, if they could really change, that'd be a wonderful thing. Because if somebody looking down on you, they deserve to be by themselves. If they're hating on you, and then you're gonna turn around and start funding their little twerking sessions, a little yoga videos on OnlyFans, making them make $43 million in a year when you're the one really holding things together. Their profession does not have to exist, but yours is in demand. So it's unfortunate that the majority. I've been a truck driver. I've been a welder. I've been in different service industries and you know construction industry. I've been those, and you do quite well in them. And to hear somebody speak less of you as though that determines you anyway, and those things have leeway for growth. And to look at those women who now they're aged and all of a sudden you're desirable. Now, of course, we're not going to go on a hate campaign, but I suggest that you say, hey, I wasn't good enough then. I won't be good enough now. But unfortunately, the world which we live, men are still foolish enough. They're still simping, I suppose. They will, you know, they still give in. It's sad. But if you're going to marginalize these men, then maintain the same energy when you get older. But unfortunately, some men, they give in to the nonsense of, OnlyFans and, you know, cashing up these girls. That's the sad part.